Hey, this is Ronnie. I just got home from work. It's, Wednesday night. Holy cannolis, did they come after me? Fkrburg or whoever, and these little hackers? Man, they came after my shit while I was gone at work today. They got through, kinda through my router, which is funny, because, I got a home network. And, yeah, nice try, kids. You gotta be better than that. Uh-oh, wrong button, I didn't need it to go. But yeah, they tried it, they got in through my router and got into my network. And the minute, you gotta watch your shit. And I said, I'm super protected. Normal people still, you gotta protect your stuff. But I raise hell with these hackers because I used to do that. I never messed with anybody's shit. I just get into websites and stuff, for free, just go around their shit. And that was in the 90s and stuff when it wasn't totally a federal offense yet, If you go around it, hell, in the 80s. When Apple first come out and stuff, I used to use them, and I could turn them on in the store when they had them turned off, and just, it was cool when computers first come out. Yeah, they wouldn't let me into computer classes when I was in high school because I didn't have algebra. So, yeah, I'd just go in there while everybody's at lunch and type in some shit and program something on it. And when certain people in the classroom hit certain keystrokes, it'd pop up, hey, nah, I didn't have algebra, so eat my ass. I ain't smart enough to be in your class. Nah, don't need your class. Yeah, they all knew who it was. But yeah, it was me. That was back at Madison High School years and years ago. Now get back on the subject of me they come after me like a son of a bitch today while I was at work. They got into my router, and I got blockages all over on that, but there's ways around every damn router, and they got to my router and they got into my network, okay? Everything I have is Wi-Fi network from my router, which is one good thing, and here's what you need to know. Rule number one about somebody hacking your shit. If it's totally powered off and you're not connected to the Wi-Fi or the internet, they can't hack you, okay? All right? So, I have my laptop right there. That's nice. And I got my TV running up my Roku working now. I got home, I turned on my laptop, and it was totally shut off, and it's never totally shut off unless I'm getting hacked. And it took a while to boot because I have my laptop set up. If somebody starts going through backdoor shit and trying to get into settings, which will delete all my shit, I'm a hacker programmer kind of. Yeah, it shuts the whole thing off. Totally shuts down the power, turns off the Wi-Fi, internet connection, and that's the only way they can get at me. And it powers down the whole unit except for what little bit of horsepower I need just for the memory bank to keep all my files and stuff. No problem. But yeah, that's a lot of shit. You got to know to do that. But I know how to do it. So yeah, if anybody starts trying to get in the back door and messing around with my laptop through it or through my network, well, now I just found out they got kind of through my network, so I'm gonna have to do I can program my router to watch. Yeah, and don't worry, I got trackers. What they try to do, I see what they do with the zeros and the ones and stuff and how to get in. So now I know, I can program my router to watch for that, because you can't really get anti-hacking, antivirus for a router. You got your firewall and your shit and your safety stuff, and that's about it. But yeah, so my laptop shut down totally, but to get to my laptop, these guys, whoever it was, not good, but nice try. They got through into my network just enough, and I have a Roku right there. And that's on constantly. It just goes to sleep. It's always powered on. They tried to hack through the Roku in my network and then basically tried to, what do you call it? Like Chromecast. They tried to go through my Wi-Fi network through my Roku to get into my laptop. And my laptop still caught it right away. You know, it ain't gonna happen. But it did mess up my Roku. I had to, you know, no big deal. It screwed it up a little bit. And none of the channels would come on and relayed. And it was black screen and voice and blah. So I just unplug it, kill the whole total power to it, count to 20, plug it back in, and then it'll restart. And if they would mess with the Roku, I don't have any files on it. Yeah, worst come to worst, I'd have to do a reset and reflash it. No big deal. But now they tried. That's how they. Nice try, man. But the minute they tried to send shit through my Roku through the Wi-Fi, like it was trying to talk to it, which I can do. I said I can cast from my laptop to my Roku or to my NVIDIA Shield or whatever, you know, back then through my cell phone. And the minute I said I knew something was up, because the minute I got home, my Wi-Fi does not catch on and don't reach when I pull in my driveway and I pull in my garage, which is separate. And it's a metal building, total metal. So Wi-Fi and stuff don't work. The minute I got out of the garage and got close to my house and it caught the Wi-Fi, boom, 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 I got all kinds of neat little warnings and shit, because I got my cell phone set up the same way. You know, if you link your cell phone accounts, excuse me, I need to smoke. I'm just wound up. It's funny. That was a pretty neat try, though. I'd never seen that one before. But if you link your cell phone accounts through your Wi-Fi or through, and they all update and they're all synced, sync them. If you sync them all together, if they get into one of your freaking, either your laptop, your home PC, if they get into your cell phone and can get into that, they got your whole linked network, your whole sync network. They got control over all of it, all right? If they're smart enough and they can get it done, if they can get into your cell phone and you got it synced to your laptop with all your info, they get all of it, all right? So always keep some info never synced, all right? But yeah, that was pretty neat. They got in and they tried to get through my Roku to my laptop. Laptop caught it right away. Just totally powered off, shut off everything. So no Wi-Fi, nothing. But it did goof up the Roku a little bit. I said, nah. You know, it leaves traces of how they did it. They didn't totally get through my router. I don't think they could have got any information back. But they could have got in and, you know, if I didn't know what I was doing, they couldn't steal my info, but they could have shut everything down and deleted the whole freaking works if they would have got that far. But through the Roku, it don't have enough ump, and even through my Wi-Fi, I got it set up. If anybody, you know, and same with my phone, if anybody tries to start messing with the parts that are needed to delete everything without having a super heavy duty password that I always remember, and it's not my birth date, automatically it turns the power off. And that kills every internet connection, every Wi-Fi, you know. And if somebody's trying to hack my phone and they got it in their hand, I'm going to know it. The only way they can do it is through the internet, you know. So there you go. But yeah, that was funny. But yeah, I had to redo and restart my Roku. It is working now, I believe. Okay. Oh yeah. More fucking commercials. Yeah, fuck. Google. Yeah. Use a vehicle we're buying. I don't know. But there you go. Yeah, and my laptop's working. It was all shut down. I said, in the minute I hit my door, and it started doing some weird shit with my phone. Because it was still set up. Apparently it had a sleeper or something where whenever you turn the shit on, it was going to try to hit you. Well, my phone alerted me because it's like boop, boop, boop. And if you're not doing this shit I got set up, if somebody's doing it, yeah, and it'll turn off. It didn't turn off. I hit, okay, like warning, caution, danger. That really old 1950s robot on the moon before anybody could danger, danger. Yeah, that's what, I got one of those deals pops up. Yeah, and one minute it hooked up to my Wi-Fi, they left a little sleeper to try to get in through any way they could, but it didn't work. So Cool Breeze. Yeah, cover your shit. Don't sync everything, all right? Take your personal info, because if everything is synced together, and they get into your network of your sync, they got all of it. I don't know if people realize that. Well, I got all this covered on my laptop or my home computer, but I got my cell phone, I got different antivirus. If they get past your antivirus, your anti-hacking shit, and everything is synced and linked, they got all of it. And most people don't know that. But yeah, there you go on that one. That's pretty cool. That was a nice try, though. I said it took me a little bit. All I had to do was reset my laptop, because when the first time when they try to hack me, it totally shuts down, and then I turn it on, and it gives me the blue screen of death. That's on purpose, because if you got blue screen of death, they can't touch nothing even if it's still hooked up, and it automatically goes to basically the blue screen of death without losing anything until he powers off. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm one of the freaks that people come after all the time because I make fun of them stupid bastards, because I know what they're doing. All right, y'all have a good one. Oh, yeah, and I'll explain how you actually can run like 16 channels through one little tiny copper wire. And fiber optics is possible too, but they just don't use it very much. And I've just been tinkering with it. But yeah, here's my fiber optic. If you have fiber optics in your home, which people are going to, oh, he's full of shit, he ain't got fiber optics. Like, hell, I don't. And I had to pay extra to have them run it. But here we go. If you have fiber optics, you have to have a power supply and battery backup, because fiber optics is light and you need power to make the little lights and receive and send them. Yeah, there you go. There's the backup. Cyber power, inputs on, wavelength. You even see that little thing where it shows the wavelength up and down, AC, battery. It's not using the battery. Yeah, that's, if you got fiber optics, you got to have shit like that. Okie dokie. All right, man, y'all have a good one. But there's some info, and, use the best freaking anti-hacking and antivirus software you can use, and don't link all your shit together. I sync it all, and it's synced. Well, my shit's synced because I can block it. I tell all my friends, never sync your cell phone to your home Wi-Fi or anything, and don't ever let them automatically do it when it pops up. Google and all them, they want to know all that shit. And it comes up automatic. Let's sync this. No, syncing is very, very bad unless you know how to cover your ass when they come after you. If all your shit synced together, they get hacked. You get hacked into one. They got all of it. Every frickin' one. They got every laptop, every home computer, every phone you got. And if your family's all synced and you got 6 people in your family and they're all synced basically through the Wi-Fi setup in the home, they got everybody's shit. So don't sync shit unless you have to, all right? Easier to put on your phone or whatever you want. Don't sync nothing. I said I do it because I know how to cover my ass. All right, man. Have a good one. I hope you learned you something. I ain't here to teach, but I hope you want to learn. Cool breeze, man. Have a good one. I said, tomorrow's a new day. It'll work. Hopefully my JBLs that didn't show up from Walmart after 17 days, they told me it was going to be 5 to 7 days before I got refunded. And I told them, no, it better be within 24 hours because you got my money in 2 minutes. And I was supposed to have those in 5 days. Guess what? I went to bed last night at 11:30, got up this morning at 5. My money was from Walmart, was in my account. Because I told them I was recording it all, which I was doing. I said, if not, I'll have a talk with Visa and my bank, and we'll see. Being they get their money, I want my money. I'm credited. I ain't waiting 7 damn days. And I got another set of JBLs coming from Amazon, like I said, and they're supposed to be here Friday. So it's the same set, but from Amazon, an extra, I think, $1 than what Walmart was. But like I said, I ain't dogging Walmart. They took care of me once I chewed their ass, and I never ever had a problem with Walmart, ship to home or pick up at store or anything ever. But I said, they get fictitious freaking UPS tracking numbers and everything. So I think they got some scammers on the inside that came in for the Christmas holiday part-timers that are pretty much hackers and pieces of shit. So watch all your charge cards, every freaking thing you order online. Look at your receipts. Look at the charges when they come in next month, because they got a whole month to take you to the cleaners until you catch it. Look, keep your receipts, know everything you bought, and when your statement comes in, check and make sure it all is matching correct. They like to try to take in, when they get into your shit and try to steal stuff, a lot of times how they do it, they'll just have a freaking charge. You don't even know what the hell it is for like $3 or $4, but it's a recurrable fee every month. And you look it up, yeah, they got into your account and they got your shit. And nobody's gonna know it's $3 or $4, right? Nobody even looks at their freaking account and itemizes down to see if that's what they did that month. 99.9% don't. That's why it's so easy to get whacked and lose your ass and get your identity stolen, because nobody pays attention. Because it don't happen according to some of my family. But yeah, it does. I love it. Yeah, everybody said I was a nuts case, freaking didn't know what I was talking about. Well, right there's another proof. Yeah, Fkrburg don't like it. Google don't like it. Yahoo don't like it. YouTube don't like it. But like I said, I can go around with a VPN and they can't block my shit if I want to mess with it and go back through it. Can't track your ass through a VPN, but they can actually backtrace a VPN here in the United States. But I said, I was over in China, 4 times? How the hell do you think when the Great Firewall of China blocks everything, how the hell do you think I could do whatever I wanted in China? I had my own VPN before I got there. Not a problem. But I tried without the VPN. They didn't block me much. But Google wouldn't work no matter what. Even with a VPN, like Google search for maps and stuff, will not freaking work whatsoever. You pretty much got to load your shit on your phone for, if you're in China for Chinese maps, you better load them and have room to keep all the info, because that's one thing they did totally block. Even Google Maps would not work. But then I could just use WeChat, which used to be QQ. And hey, check it out. The company that, is Chinese, and they got all your info. WeChat was QQ. I was the first American ever to be able to get QQ to work here in the United States when I married my Chinese wife, Yanhua. I don't know, that's like 10 years ago now. Then they changed from QQ and went to WeChat, and now it's all bill pay and everything just by scanning your phone and all this. But the company that owns all of it is called Tencent. T-E-N, I think it's C-C-E-N-T. They are right now just went tradable on the American stock market. And their shit went up like 10% today. And I think they only started it Monday. But yeah, look out for Tencent if you want to put money in it. But yeah, China has control over it, and everything that goes through everything here in the United States still goes through the Chinese government. Every freaking thing you do on it, all right? But yeah, Tencent, it's T-E-N-N-C-E-N-T. Sounds, it's the Chinese company that runs WeChat, which used to be QQ. But yeah, it went up like 10%. 3 days, but I'm not buying any because I know how the shit works, and it all goes through the Chinese government. I get enough problems with the American government. Well, not quite so much anymore since Obama's gone, but that's a different story. But yeah, Fkrburg and the other dude that runs Google and them fuckers, they're all hooked up. Yahoo's all together. And that's how you not get whacked. First, get a firewall and don't sync any of your shit unless you have to, but it automatically does it. That's why, because they want all your info too. There you go. But yeah, they come after me hard today. That's funny. Try to go backflash through my Roku, back through the Wi-Fi connection to my laptop. Yeah, that's it. Nice try. Whoever it was, better luck next time, motherfuckers. Oh yeah, I was giving you a finger, but I got a cigarette in my hand. Nice try, fuckers. You know who you are. You'll be watching this one too. Everybody else, have a great day, man. Great evening, great holiday season. Yeah, I'll be back. I've got to explain how fiber optics works and stuff, so I can explain to some buddies of mine how I can run 16 channels, super technical computerized information through one single wire, run 16 different channels in 4 different directions at the same time. It's all my little quadcopters. Yeah, everybody thinks my quadcopters are toys, not the ones I build. I said there's more information in my quadcopters than there is in more computing ability than there ever was in a space shuttle, and it's basically still more computing ability than what's in any automobile right now. And the automobiles have like 8 different systems, but they're not fast and they can't cross-feed shit. They gotta have 3 wires. You gotta have a ground, a neutral, and your signal wire going to each freaking sensor on all your automobiles yet. Guess what? I do it with 1 wire that runs 16 different channels that'll work up, down, left, right, whatever. Yeah, that's cool as shit, man. I'll let you know. Have a good one. Sorry, I don't mean to rant, but I want to learn, people. I don't teach. If you want to watch, you've been watching. You want to learn something? Cool breeze. All right? Yeah, if you don't, you don't. I'm not here to teach. I ain't here to preach. If you want to, if you watch the whole thing, thank you very much. Maybe you didn't know something about it. I said I'm not making shit up here. This is what happened. But it's it's what I've done for years. So I'm ready for it. All right, everybody, have a good one. God bless y'all. I said never look down on anybody unless you're putting a hand down to help them up. But if they say a hand ain't good enough and they want you to carry them, tell them to fuck off and walk away. Have a good one. Bye-bye.